If you are an intraday trader or a scalper and you want to find out how to predict the market on the 1 minute or the seconds chart, this video is full packed with nuggets for you. These are highlights from some of the trades we took in the mentorship on the live sessions this week. I blend smart money concepts, WYCKOFF, and volume spread analysis. I'm very excited because this video is very insightful and I can't wait for you to watch it. Possibility of coming back down here and then from here pushing higher again. But anyways, my midterm bias for USD is going to be short. Let's take a look at this distribution here. Okay, let's see, we have a redistribution actually. Buying climax, automatic rally, secondary tests, uptrust, failed untrust action. We have an uptrust after distribution, high volume at the top of the distribution. Price is not going higher. Price is supposed to go higher based on a bullish trend. Price is fading to go higher and it's showing high volume. This is telling me that price wants to go lower. If we measure, well, we don't have a volume divergence. In this case, both of these highs are containing higher volume. And now we are seeing a move down. This move down has a characteristic that it was with decreased volume, and now we are seeing bullish volume at the bottom. So this makes me think that this bullish volume at the bottom, price is supposed to go lower, but it's not going lower, and this having higher volume makes me think that price is going to grab some internal liquidity, very possible. And if they want to go lower from here, they're probably going to redistribute with high volume to push price lower. But this is only an expectation. Price can actually as well go lower from here with increased volume. But the fact that we are not going lower and we are having increased volume makes me think that this is likely going to happen. Anyways, since this is a redistribution, we wait for this to be broken. And if it gets broken with increased volume, we can wait for the backup or last point of supply, ideally a redistribution on lower time frames. And once that one gets broken, we can take a trade. But anyways, my bias is to go lower. Let's label this on the 1 minute chart. We have high volume at the bottom, so we expect something like this to happen with increased volume and then breaking with increased volume. Since this move down produced a minor break of market structure here, but the volume decreased on this move down, meaning that when this happens, price is likely to do some sort of redistribution to accumulate more shorts. So let's see what happens. The main order block, we could say, is this last move up, but I would love to see a 5-second chart. Buying climax, automatic rally, secondary test, uptrust, failed untrust action, uptrust after distribution, lower time for distribution, premier supply, buying climax here, automatic rally, test, break. After breaking this schematic, we have this kind of redistribution, which doesn't look like a redistribution, so I won't consider it like that. This is the premier supply. This premier supply was broken here and price continuing low, respecting this high. That means that price could come back into this premier supply, and if they want to sell off, it would be ideal for it to happen here if we have a move up. We did have a redistribution, it's breaking with increased volume, so this is a shorting opportunity, in my opinion. This shorting opportunity is like this, boom, and you can split the risk into 2 trades with a stop loss should be up here. The good thing is that the take profit for these trades are much lower. And look at that, beautiful. Oh, excellent. Okay, guys, for those who just joined the live session, we took these beautiful trades here. The idea of these trades was that price on the higher time frame, let's break it down from the daily. From the daily chart, price is coming from a void, meaning that we are going to see a push higher. On the lower time frame, on the 1 hour chart, price is coming from a void here, a bearish void, after taking out all of these highs here as liquidity. After that happened, with this move yesterday on lower time frames, when price was coming to test this move, this order book, it was distributing. And when we went lower and lower time frames, and we continue seeing that distribution, we see that we had a distribution here. Price was failing to break it so far, but then when price was coming back to test this order block, it was redistributing again. So we go lower time frame again. We can see we have this redistribution, and when price was coming to test this Utah, it wasn't redistributing. We anticipated a redistribution because of two main factors. We can see that we can consider this to be a distribution itself. But anyways, we have a minor break of market structure here, but this break of market structure happened with decreased volume, which is not what we want to see. We want to see increased volume. Based on that and the fact that we had high volume at the bottom here, we anticipated this move, and it happened like textbook. We had a redistribution. Price was not ready to dump to go lower yet. Okay. By the way, this is going like crazy. I love it. Price wasn't ready to continue in lower, and that was shown by the lack of volume on this move down, breaking the structure, and the high volume at the bottom. So at that moment, we anticipated a redistribution. So we waited patiently. At the beginning, on the 5-second chart, it looked like a reaccumulation, this redistribution, but well, in the end, it was a redistribution. So after we had the break of market structure here, this is when we decided to take this beautiful short and look at what price is doing. Boom. And it continues. Excellent. Beautiful. Perfect. High volume on the up candle. They are buying. And it's going lower. High volume on this down candle only. But then high volume at the bottom to go higher again. And now volume continues to increase. So in spite of this looking like a distribution, volume is telling me that it's not a distribution. So I think my bias is correct, and price is going to push higher on GU based on volume, in spite of having a beautiful redistribution in play, unfortunately, for the distribution. But the bias, I think, is based on volume. It's telling me that it's going to go higher. Nothing that happens. For now, on the lower time frame, we do see a change of character here, liquidity being built. So it seems like they are distributing to a lower, or at least to produce a reaccumulation and go higher. Based on the 5-minute chart, it makes sense for price to make a move, a retracement into its levels. So this kind of distribution, well, actually we do have a distribution here. A finished distribution. Okay, this is interesting. We have a premium support, supply, buying climax, automatic rally, price fails, breaks. It's breaking with increased volume, I think. Now, price is doing the backup or the test of this distribution. We do see some kind of distribution, but it's not clear to me. Okay, and we do have a lot of volume at the bottom here. This is bullish, and that's why we are seeing price pushing higher now. We have high volume again, pushing higher here. But now volume is decreasing when reaching the top. However, we do see bullish volume. So that means that this high is at risk. This high is going to be taken very soon. We might be dealing here with a reaccumulation. So basically we have all of this liquidity, buy side liquidity. we build liquidity on the sell side, we took that liquidity out, and now we are seeing bullish volume coming in. So it makes sense. I would think that price is likely to push higher and make another uptrust. It is very possible. So if I was looking for a trade opportunity here, I wouldn't be looking for shorts now. If price breaks this low, then if there is a resolution, I would take a short. But for now, it's not clear for me. But now we are seeing again high volume at the top, but now the volume is at the top, not at the bottom. So this might change my mind if I see enough confirmation. So you can see how this gain on the lower time frame, it really depends on what price is showing at that moment, because it seems bullish, but at one moment it switches and starts selling. So it's switching to a bearish scenario, like the original idea that we have here. So you have to be patient. That's the answer. Building liquidity on the sell side. This is a clear sign of weakness here. So we have the opportunity, or we could have an uptrust of distribution and then go lower, or the test and go lower. Judging by the volume on this candle, we have high volume on this candle, so it makes sense to make another uptrust and then go lower, but I don't know. We will see. Okay, what is going on here? We were looking at this potential distribution. Price has tested this order block with success so far. We had a minor break of market structure. Price is testing again here. Let's see if price breaks this, then it should break this as well, and it would be ready to push lower, in my opinion. Let me go back quickly to GU. I just took a short. I do take a short here. My stop loss is up here. It's not the best RR in the world, but I think that price is likely to move lower, so I'm shorting GU now. This is my short. And well, the target, there are two options. Price does something like this, or does something like this. So you can manage the trade to get to this level, or at least to these levels, if we are right about the short. Okay. So for now, the only chance we have, going back to a lower time frame, is this one. Since we are on a redistribution on lower time frame, I expect price to continue going lower, break this low, come back to test this point, which is the backup or last point supply of this distribution, and then ideally continuing lower. Okay, nice. Look at this. The point of interest held, in this case, okay, it's held, holding, and now we are breaking the structure. Now this is confirmed. This distribution is confirmed, so we can take a short from any of these points of interest. Price is going to pull back. In this pullback, we are going to, well, we have the opportunity to take a short. Okay, so the reason of this distribution, the target of this distribution is to go below these lows. We didn't hit the target, so I think price is going to continue pushing lower, and by breaking this low, we are breaking the entire distribution. And the purpose of this distribution is to go much lower into at least this order block that we analyzed earlier. So I think price is going to come back and test these levels, and ideally going lower. And from here, the main order block was, well, this one. Actually, this one, sorry. So it makes sense from here, price to continuing lower. Okay, I do see price came to this order block. Oops, the one we were talking about. Grabbed some liquidity above these highs and above these highs. And now it's trying to push lower. Nice. I do see, however, let's see, is this, yeah, this is price is increasing the volume when it's going lower. So it looks like a healthy down move. However, I do see that, well, this is a completed distribution actually. Premium supply, buying climbs, automatic rally, uptrust. sign of weakness, uptrust of the distribution. So it makes sense from now the price is going to tank. We might see another redistribution here. It's possible, but in the end, I think this is getting ready to print a nice down candle. Yeah, I had a sell limit here that got hit here. So let's see if the prophecy is fulfilled. Okay, I'm in nice profits. I could close now my trade, but I know price is going to take out these lows. It's very likely that it's going to take out these lows. If it doesn't, I will hate myself because I didn't take profits, but the probabilities of price taking out these lows now are increased. However, I don't like this high volume at the bottom and price not going lower. I don't like that. Because the thing is that once it breaks this low, it's going to make a nice move to the downside. It's not going to tap. Where's my drawing to? It's not going to tap and that's it. No, it's going to make a nice move since there are a lot of sell stops below these levels that are going to get triggered. Boom. That's why. Oh well. Judging by this break of market structure that we have here, this distribution should be completed. So this is the last point of supply of the distribution, meaning that when price breaks this low now, after breaking this low, it might continue going lower after breaking this low. Curious Z, is it going to break or not? Come on, guys. It's taking so long. Why? Why do you hate me? Come on, man. It's teasing me. I'm so tempted to close, but I know that as soon as I close the chart, my trade is going to print a nice bearish candle. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, I know that I close it, and for some mysterious ways, it's going to tank. I know it. I'm trying my best at holding this. Okay, I'm going to close it. That's it. Is closed.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Look at this. You see? You see? Come on, bro. I knew it, you know, I knew it because it's always the same. Look at this. My TP is hitting right now. It could be hit. Why I am so impatient? Why? Look at this beautiful move and I'm missing it. I cannot believe. Okay, let's talk about another stuff.